What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we got the Traxxas Maxx here. This guy, take a look at this guy. This guy is built for some speed right here. We got the front diffuser, air diffuser, we got the rear diffuser, rear wing, we got no rear diffuser, I just said that. Anyways, we got something inside that you guys probably never seen in the Maxx. You probably have seen it, but I'm not sure if you have. But today's video is all about changing the gear. So here it is, a gear if you guys need the part number. This is a 46 tooth gear, metric, 0.1 mod, mod 1. So I'm gonna remove this body and I want you guys to take a look at this guy right in here. Look at that. You see that ESC there? This guy is built for speed. So we're gonna replace the gear in here. A lot of people are mistaken that they don't need to take the motor off to replace the gear. So when you coming down on the gear, the other gear has to come and reach it. So you need to move, the motor needs to move as well, okay? So it's gonna be all planted in here, so we should be able to do that. But let's go and we're gonna start taking this baby apart, and let's go up with the camera a little bit so we all can see. We're gonna start by removing the 2 bolts, 1, 2, and there's a couple of bolts all around. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts all together. Let's switch up our bit, and then I'll show you guys the gear. And you know what, let's start off with this little guy right here, and there's one over here. Once you remove both of these, you should be able to pop this cover open. Just this cover by itself. Let's put everything in this tray here. Let's close this up. Now there's 2 and 2 4 screws, and I'm gonna get them all out. Once they're all out, be careful, you don't want to just drop all the screws all over. So you need to wiggle this little guy, and okay, so there's a screw in here that's holding, so you do need to remove. There's a screw going across over here right by the ESC, so we can just fish that guy out right now. I don't know why they put that there. So once you remove that, as you can see, the whole thing just became loose. It's a small little screw right here in this corner here. I'm gonna show you guys that in a moment, and that screw goes right in here, and it's a little guy. It has like a little washer and everything on it. So this is a fixed motor. So once you replace this gear, you do need to move the motor so it can reach the second gear. So now let's see if my camera can see it all. We're gonna come a little bit more further, right directly on top of this truck right here. So what we're gonna do is, my camera is not stable in one place. There you go, that's more like it. So this guy is gonna simply just come right off. That's how easy that is. But however, you don't want to drop everything because everything will fall apart. So to change this gear, let's take off this bearing. Let's put it to the side. This gear is gonna come out, and there's a small little pin. Make sure you don't lose that, and because if you lose that, forget about it. You're gonna have to go look for it. I'm gonna take this bearing off, just put it to the side for now. So as you change this gear, all we need to do is remove 4 bolts, okay? And what are those 4 bolts? Those 4 bolts go right through this little guy. So these are oval looking bolts. So let's just pay attention to what we're looking at here. And so it's these bolts right here, the little ones. So let's see. Should be very simple. Okay, this is not the bit that I need. Gonna go 2.0 millimeter, 2 millimeter bit here. So one little guy right here, one little guy right here, and one little guy right here. Once you remove these, you should feel, if you push on the shaft, you should feel this thing just come apart. Okay, and look, check this out. See how this easy was? This is how you get in here. This is not what we're gonna remove, okay? So if you make that mistake, I just did this so I can show you guys the mistake that you will make, okay? So make sure that your pin is in there. So we're gonna put this back together, okay? A lot of people go crazy, they take this apart. So what you're really tackling is the other 3 bolts. Okay, this is like a slipper clutch, and this is the only thing I don't like about these Traxxas stuff. So you're taking out these oval looking bolts that first I originally stated, and the reason why I wanted to switch that was so you guys can see if you do remove those, everything will just go banana. And once you take off these 3 right here, you should be able to just take off these bolts. 1, 2, 3. Once these 3 out, make sure you don't lose a bolt. Your gear should simply just come off this guy. You see how this is just, it's the gear is just coming right off this, okay? You're gonna put the new gear the same way, okay? Let's put this guy right here. Let's take out our gear. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and take this package off. And this is 50 teeth, the plastic one. And now we're gonna go, you see the difference? We're gonna go 46, okay? We're gonna go 46 teeth from 50, okay? So you simply just take this little guy, and same way, it's only gonna fit in 1 slot, if it fits. It should fit. Okay, this is where it goes, right here. So it is gonna take a little bit of time for you to get that in place. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our 3 bolts. 1, 2. It's gonna be a big difference in speed as well. And here's the 3rd one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So the gears changed, successfully changed. So what we need to do next is you need to put the little pin inside here. Take your pin, put that in, and you want to take your gear. Just hold everything together in place. Okay, take this bearing right here. Take the other bearing on the back end here. Make sure you hold it just like I'm holding, like a sandwich, so nothing moves. And this will drop dead just in there, just like that. But as you can see, your motor isn't touching, so you need to go underneath, remove the pins in the bottom, and move this motor to come forward at it. Okay, so we will do that next. What I want to do is I want to just put this cover on so this gear doesn't drop. I am not gonna put nothing else in there, and we might even have to take that off, you never know. Okay, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna knock up the bolts, but nothing crazy. And there it is. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from the bottom and remove the bolt on the motor from the bottom.